Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. As we are currently going through the Python tutorials, in the previous session we have seen some of the basic concepts like how we can install the Python SDK, and then how we can set up Python into one of the IDE, such as we are using PyCharm. Now it's a time to again go through some of the very important topics from the Python perspective. Is like many a times there is a scenario where you have to deal with the IO operations in Python, where there is a requirement you have to read the data from the file, and deal with the file handlings. Today in this particular tutorial we are going to see how we can read the data from a CSV file. Okay, so for that let me go ahead and create one sample CSV file, such as, let's say, test dot txt. Okay, and we'll just give some kind of sample text file to demo read operation in Python, and maybe let's add one more line. I'll just randomly add anything. To read a file in Python, we need to use open method. And this is just a simple, some random text that came to my mind. So here we have created the test.txt file with two records in it, two lines in it. I'll just save this and I'll close this. Now what I'll do is I'll just create one Python script, file read opr. So this is our Python script, and let's try reading out the file contents from scratch, right? So to read the file, what we need to do is we need to open the file in the read mode, right? So for example, let's say if we wanted to read the file, like let's say text file is equal to open. Here you need to give name of the file, which is test.txt, and then in which mode you want to read. So here, since we just need to read the contents of a file, we are opening this particular file in a read mode, right? And now let's say file contents is equal to test file dot read lines. Okay, so now if we just print the contents of this particular file content variable, then let's see what it prints. Print contents of the file are, and here in the curly braces we'll give file contents. Okay, so let's try to run this program. Yeah, basically if you see, it has printed the contents of a file, saying that contents of the file are, which is our print statement, the starting of a print statement, and then the first line that it prints the sample text file to read demo operation in Python. And to read a file in Python, we need to use the open method. So as you can see, this is the return type, right, of this particular file in Python. And if you see, it has read the lines in this particular file in the format of list, right? Because if I just put the debugger in this program, and if you see, this is a list of string, right? So here it's a list with two elements. The zeroth element is pointing to the first line of the file, and the first element is pointing to the second line of the file, right? So here you can do some kind of additional things, like let's say if you wanted to iterate over all the lines in a file, then you can use for loop in Python. Like how we can do that, like for each line in file contents. So what this particular for loop will do is, it will, since this is a list, right, file contents is nothing but a list of string, it will iterate over each and every line in the file, and then you can just print that, maybe print each line dot, you can just just to demo some kind of operation, we will just make every character in the uppercase before printing that. Okay, I'll just delete this and let's see what result we get out of it. I'll just remove this debugger point as well, right? So what we are saying here is, just iterate through each and every line, and whatever line you get, just convert that into the uppercase using the each line dot upper method from the Python SDK, and then print it. Okay, so this is the simple file read operation, I would say. And obviously we have also taken a look at how to use for loop in Python. So I hope you understood this concept. It's a very simple concept, and in terms of even code, it is very simple. It is just kind of a 2 lines of code that we need to write if we want to read the file in Python. Okay, so I hope you understood this, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.